Alexa, good night. Well, hello, dudes and dudettes. We, I think, are officially ready to rumble. For my first time back on Destiny in, like, at least a day. Did we get a TWAB? We did. We did get a TWAB. I suppose we'll start us out by getting through this TWAB. Let's look at the things to come, if you will. Thank you, body shots. Hold on, Destiny, calm down. Calm down, we got a TWAB to go through. Whew. I have a headache. I am back. Vacation was longer than it should have been. It was 90% driving. And like 10% hanging out with people. Is the queue just for a list of people you are going to help, or if people just want to join? It's not necessarily I don't have to help them if they know what they're doing, if they just need a team to run it through. We are doing Last Wish first, just because Blaze here has been a viewer. He's been with me since the beginning of Destiny 2 streaming, so we're gonna get him the Last Wish clear. We're also gonna go over a couple things while we're in Last Wish, because tomorrow Riven comes back. So if you guys want to know how to defeat Riven legit, I will give you an explanation for it. We will not be doing Riven legit for the Last Wish run, but I will teach everybody how to do it legit. With Pantheon Week 1? Absolutely. So when your name comes up in the list, I always ask what you want to run. It could be any raid, any dungeon, GMs, Pantheons of any difficulty. The only thing is minus 15. You have to have cleared minus 5 and 10. And have to generally understand the encounters. Alright, this week's TWAP. Let's take a look. Weapons tuning recon. Yes, we should deal by our plans for weapons tuning and final shape. This could change some weapon mod specs, weapon balancing, perks. Oh my gosh, they're gonna make me pull up another website? Why can't they just put it in the TWAP? Back and say we rolled a set of spec mods, Dragonfly, Surrounding Rampage, the base function of those perks, and now we're coming for the rest of the spec mods. We've increased base weapon damage almost universally, making exceptions that we've already overperforming. And we have retired the following weapons. They're getting rid of the boss specs! Okay. We're already happy with the damage of exotic primary weapons and trace rifles, so we only slightly reduce their damage bonus versus red bars. In most cases, this means their damage output is roughly unchanged. Okay, so just going against miners. Okay, easy. Exotic primaries against miners, not the way. Oh shit. Oh no. Do you guys see this? Do you guys see what I'm reading right now? Listen to this. They just said, you know what? Fuck the sandbox. Fuck the refining that we've been working on for so long. I gotta fix my camera tonight. Pulse rifles, a flat 20%. Thank God Revision 0 is not in that list. Both have HP damage built in. Okay, pellet shotguns, a flat 10%. Slug shotguns, 9%. Fusion rifles. Hey, yo! Blaze with the tier 1 subscription, starting us strong. Also, Asian, I see that you followed. I can see you there. Thank you guys so much. Blaze, thank you for the subscription. Always very helpful. Pulse meta? I know. This is, I mean, it's just PvE. But, like, I mean, it's probably good. Pulses don't really have a place in the current PvE meta. Like, they really don't. You use scouts and GMs or bows. You use something high damage, single shot preferably, in GMs. You use auto rifles for anything that's small and easy to take care of, or SMGs. Pulses just don't have a meta, so that's probably for the best. Pellet shotguns, 10%. I didn't even know tractor cannon was technically a pellet shotgun. That's kind of cool. Thank God conditional's not in that list. Slug shotguns are going up 9%. Fusion rifles. We might see the return of the shotgun meta. We may see that. You guys remember back in Beyond Light when we had the shotgun meta? You did the hot swap. You could still hot swap. And slug shotguns are getting a flat 9% for DPS, and we may see a return of that meta. Fusion rifles are going up, except 1K voices. I mean, that's a linear fusion, but go you, Bungie. And we need a catalyst. We need a catalyst before this even matters right now. We see a catalyst, 1,000 voices may become relevant again, but until then, it just exists. Sniper rifles, 7% is Honden shots and cloud strike storms. Okay, thank God. Don't mess with those. Glaive projectiles. These will never be a meta. Ever. They could just get rid of these completely and it wouldn't make a difference in the current sandbox. Linear fusion. Okay. See, they put in fusion rifles. Exceptions of 1,000 voices. But 1,000 voices is technically a linear fusion. Okay, Bungie. You cook. Bungie's cooking over there. These overall buffs are to counteract the lack of spec mods, so they boost isn't as big if it's around 7% fair. They are getting rid of the spec mods, and in return, we're getting these buffs to damage, which is probably good. If you don't have spec mods, there's a lot of weapons that'll just fall off. Blast Furnace with all for one and kinetic tremors is very, very ridiculous. Oh, absolutely. I'm just saying pulse rifles in general don't have a place in the current meta, but there is some good ones. The new Blast Furnace, even the old Blast Furnace when it gets sunsetted, if anybody still has a PvE roll for it, it's mostly just PvP. Flat 10 on subs, that's probably good. Hand cannons 5%, they probably could have left that alone and been perfectly fine. I honestly don't even run a spec mod on it. That's just the problem with a lot of these is that they're buffing these, but how often do you actually use a spec mod on like your hand cannons or your subs? So these are going to see a buff that we don't normally see right now and still be able to run your dynamic sway and whatever else you're running for it. Trafe rifles get damage versus majors. Cool. Including machine guns and swords are getting a 7%. Swords are one-shot kill in PvP. Why the buff? Sure, why not? Why not? Machine gun 7% again. You get so much ammo in PvP. The machine gun's gonna melt whoever it is anyway. Splash damage from Ad Clear exotic price above, so we pulled it down slightly for handball weapons. No! Oh, they fucking with my Sunshot. Sunshot getting a 10% splash damage reduction. Trinity, Polaris, and Graviton. Oof. I would rather them not put the 5% damage buff and add more splash damage, to be entirely honest with you. Like, just don't put that 5% buff on Sunshot. Exclude it. And then keep its splash damage the same. There you go. Problem solved. So it's because we're in a solar meta, though. You guys got to remember is that a lot of these weapons that you see that are meta right now, stuff like your Polaris Lance, stuff like your Sunshot, stuff, those kind of things, is we are in a solar meta. A solar and darkness meta. So when the meta shifts, when we get out of the solar meta and we see something like for the first season, it'll probably be either Void or Arc. I doubt we see the new class ends up on the new relic. I kind of don't think it will anyway, at least not as its primary focus. The weapon meta is going to change anyway, and Sunshot won't be as good because it doesn't have those buffs. Some release back, we gave kinetic weapons a substantial damage bonus in PvE to account for it being harder to use than subclass builds. In general, okay with us leaving in place until we have a better defined role for kinetic weapons, but the bonus damage versus boss tier commands is making it hard for weapons of other damage types to compete. Kinetic damage type weapons no longer deal bonus damage to bosses. Damage to other combatants tiers is unchanged. A kinetic sniper rifle and a stasis of the same subfamily will both deal the same damage to a boss. I kind of don't like that. A general loadout across the board you should throw either a stasis or a strand. Special, you should run whatever class you're running as your like your primary. So like your sun shots, your solar auto rifles, your void auto rifles, whatever it is. And then for heavy, you should run whatever your subclass is. Or strand, depending on your relic setup. But remove the foundry name from the device to rapid fire, hockey precision, and all up weapon intrinsic. Okay. Updated the hipfire reticle to better show accuracy and aim assist state. Cool. Nice. Some aggressive hand cannons struggle to compete with the stats of the top tier examples. Fucking igneous hammer. So with Camille's dagger and something new returning in the final shape of the stats, Camille's daggers go in better stab, better handling. They're increasing the magazine size and they're increasing airborne effectiveness. Okay. I don't think that'll make it anything better, but you go, Bungie. Something new, the Solstice one. Stabs goes from 27 to 30. They give us these stats like I know what the 27 stab felt on that weapon. Want this for the clear and to build my Tachyon Force. I like the fusion in both PvE and PvP. That's rare. Yeah, absolutely. Tachyon Force is a beast. Low inventory sniper rifles were a little too low in PvE. For minimum reserves from 14 to 17 shots. Maximum reserves unchanged. I don't think we see a sniper's return to meta. At least not for damage. Except for Izanagi's. Izanagi's will always be meta. Adaptive burst linear fusion rifles are strong, but in some cases they're quite hard to control. Reduce firing, animation, kick, and recoil for adaptive linear fusion rifles. Never tried them. Waveframe grenade launchers deal competitive damage as of the Destiny 2 into the light update, but some stats on these don't have a gameplay effect. In this pass, we're adjusting the blast radius. The size of the way is now affected by the blast radius stat. That is broken. That is disgusting. That change alone. Because what is it? Isn't the what's the one everybody uses? Fuck, why can't I think of it? The one from VOW. Isn't that one? Isn't the blast radius maxed on the VOW waveframe? I'm pretty sure it is. This will mostly impact the width of the wave, though the length and height can also be scaled. Oh, okay. The default display stat for the blast radius has been changed from 100 to 50, where 50% is the previous baseline. Any stat over 50 results in a larger wave segmented than what was possible before. So 50 gets you the base, what it was, like what it is currently. Anything above 50 gets you the higher, that one. Okay. Special ammo waveframe grenade launchers overperform as add clear weapons in their current state, so we pulled the length of the wave back a little, reduce the length of the wave from 22 to 15, except for Dead Messenger. Okay, swords updated the sword reticle to better indicate its charge state. Is there... I don't really care about a lot of this. Divinity's ability to bypass combatant gameplay by generating a weak spot called a cage internally on command has too high an uptime as it stands, and particularly the trigger tethering. We're not changing how effective the cage is or how tethering or feathering works, but we are increasing how long it takes to generate the cage. We'll make it less ammo efficient, less useful against targets. You're not going to break Divinity, but good try. Don't care about Rat King. Don't care about Devil's Ruin. Don't really care about symmetry. Yeah, they're not patching the glitch out, so I don't really care about it. Wolf rounds always look like arc projectiles regardless of the weapon's actual damage type. Cool. Osteo Sugar made it too easy to spread poison across a whole encounter from a couple of kills on weak combatants. Cool. Necrochasm's ad clear. Wasn't as strong as we'd like, so we buffed it up, replaced the Outlaw perk on the Catalyst with a new custom perk that leads to this roll. Intrinsic perk now provides increased reload speed after precision kills, increased duration of burn applied to the Cursed Thrall explosion against combatants from 2 to 3.5. Catalyst has been rebuilt, 1 for the Thrall, damaging 3 combatants in quick succession, provides a period of increased damage, range, and aim assist. Okay. Is Necrochasm coming up? While the immense damage is roughly equivalent to other swords, the healing on hit largely removes the intended downside of using a sword for a boss DPS, and the chain heavy attack was too strong. They reduce healing, and while this weapon does inherit the 7% global buff to swords, we reduce damage to the high end of the chained heavy attack by 20% from that. By Lament. Just dismantle Laments now. It was nice knowing you. Deadman Cell Rapid Fire Hip Fire Fantasy isn't landing as well as we'd like, so we bumped up the rate of fire and added a bit of stability to Cranial Spike to make this easier to control. At the same time, its strength is skewed a little high on the mouse and keyboard and a little low on controller, so we've tuned accuracy and magnetism. Controller buffs, got it. Self-replicating sector robot is something we've wanted to introduce for a while now. This update allows the colony to deal with waves of combat. Now spawns additional insect alpha final blows. The colony coming back. Truth, don't stop. It's increased AoE, increased total reserves by 3. Yeah, that's... See, the problem is a lot of people are going to look at this and be like, I can finally whip out the truth. I have 3 additional reserves and my AoE is increased. Damage such that it doesn't lose noticeable damage you're not dealing. Yeah, it's... You're not going to fix that gun. Get rid of it. Queenbreaker's damage output is outplaced by legendary fusion rifles. So we've increased his damage, reserve able to compensate, increased damage responses, mini boss, but vehicles by an additional 12%. That is on top of the 9% it's getting from before. Okay, let's go back to this one. As the excitement for the final shape is ramping up, we're starting a first look at some of the exotic weapons and armor you can expect to see. Check them out and start cooking up those. Ooh, let's take a look, chat. The microcosm. Does damage to shields? I want to see what the catalyst looks like for that one. And the Kvastov's coming back! I still have my original Kvastov. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the chunky reload. Look at that. Look at that. The chunkiest of reloads. Every 7th bullet ricochets. It looks kinetic. Oh. See, I was gonna say, like, why would I use this over something like Hardlight with ricochet rounds? But watch what it does. It like bounces between the enemies, and it takes them all out. That's fucking cool. Okay. I think I looked at this last week, but let's take a look real quick. The fuck? No. Dermatodoixa. I hate the look of this thing so much. Hate the look of it. Arcane Needles causes suspension. That's going to be disgusting for... I already have a build with the suspend build. I can swap out. No, I can't, actually. A lot of these new ones is you'll have to convince me why I should use this over the poison gauntlets or over the extra threadlings. And I just... Like, why would I? The poison gauntlets with Thorn is too good. I like the look of this one a lot better. A lot better. Still not great, but... Arc aspects create bouncing explosives. I'm convinced Bungie is just turning Hunter into a PvP only class. Again, you have to convince me that doing this once every, 45 seconds or whatever the cooldown is for you, is better than any of the other exotics that a Hunter has right now. And I don't see it. That's like, what, 3 bouncing projectiles? I just don't see it. And for my Titan mains, Hazardous Propulsion. Arguably the best looking one they've made yet out of what they've released. That's gonna be gross for Arc. Arc already has a dodge, right? He does it right here when he walks up and does like the whole walks up to this dude. Where is it? This dude, that right there. So they already have a dodge. You put max cooldown on that, and that generates rockets. I mean, Titans are just gonna dodge everywhere. and kill shit because they have six exit exhausts that come out. What is that? 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And there you go. Titan build for it. Enhancement allows the weapon to be upgraded, receive enhanced traits, a weapon level to memento socket. Yeah, I already saw these one coming. So all of the new weapons from Into the Light are getting enhancement. Once the player applies this mod to the right column, the weapon trait perks will automatically be updated to enhance. Like the left column, this will upgrade all of the traits present. Yup. If you guys don't already have it, go into Root of Nightmares, and the weapons in there are enhanceable as if they were craftable, the adept versions of it. So it's similar to that. You're going to take weapons that don't have craftable versions like Luna's Howl here, and you're going to be able to enhance them, making them on par with your crafted weapons. Crafted and enhanced weapons will no longer need to visit the relic on Mars to apply mementos. Players can memento of their choosing directly to the weapon inspection screen. Love that. Memento stat cap limits will be raised from 1 to 3. Also love that. Mementos will no longer be stored alongside the player's consumables. When the final shape launches, your mementos under consumables will show as faded. Then once the faded memento is dismantled, you'll see the +1 memento added to the weapon inspection screen as a virtual currency. Cool. Reduce fragment cost of Ikora in the final shape. That's probably good. If everything's going to cost Glimmer, 25,000 Glimmer is pretty steep for aspects. And fucking bitch boy here. If you guys wanna read that, go to the website. Got some random lore for him. 0 hour. If anybody still needs 0 hour and you guys want it, I am adding that to the repertoire of stuff that we teach. So if you guys want it when it's your turn in queue and you need 0 hour, you choose 0 hour and we'll run it. Normal or the master version. What is SQ? Is this some dumbed down version of the lore? I don't know who this Matoro is, but clearly they need a carry. With the start of Year 7 of Destiny 2 on June 4th, certain items will be depreciated from a player's inventories that correspond with the vaulted activities, seasonal campaigns. We'll move Destiny Content Vault. We have uploaded Destiny Content Vault now to make those changes. I would die for Archie. I did not mean I wanted him to actively be the death of me. Alright, Destiny 2 time. Who is first in queue? Well, that depends. So I have Blaze on queue first. He hit me up a little bit ago about running Last Wish. So we are going to start with a Last Wish run. After that, Body Shots, it looks like it's you. If you want to run Last Wish, you're more than welcome to. If you do not want to run Last Wish, then we can move on to the next. In fact, Last Wish is easy enough. If anybody in current queue currently wants to run it, you will still hold your pace in queue for Pantheon if you need it afterwards. So that's Body Shots, King, Blaze, I know you're joining in, Asian, Gyu, Madmans, Meet Jesus, Noble Cause, Sucks Black, also Sucks Black, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna go take a piss real quick. If you guys want in on the Last Wish raid, hop into Discord, join the waiting room chat room. Looks like I have one already for Last Wish, which is fine. So I have 3 spots currently open for Last Wish. Trust nobody me. Nah. Jesus. Also, I don't care if you're new at Last Wish. If you want to learn it, join in. Aight then. Yep. Discord chat. Discord. Ooh, at Planets for Pantheon. Body shots. You don't need sleep. Up to you. Yeah, join in Discord if you guys want to learn Last Wish. This is including fuck, what's it called? Learning how to do it legit. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 5. I got 1 spot open. You need your beauty sleep? Come on.
Yeah, because I had to join on my...
No matter beauty
Why
sleep
would you
that.
need beauty sleep when you know you'll never achieve this level of sexy? I mean, honestly.
You know what, man? That's a good point. Well spoken. Well spoken,
It's
brother.
like it's not happening. I'm sorry, Body Shots. This is years of refining in McDonald's cheeseburgers. You need a lot more than beauty sleep for this. Nightblade, welcome in. Sleepy,
Oh,
how's it going, Sleepy? I'm so happy you're
load
in
their
chat.
cheeseburgers with a lot of preservatives, Slack. That makes sense.
It's true. I'll never
A lot
die.
of
I've got a
preservatives.
lot of preservatives running through my body. You're stuck on planets? You should never be stuck
You
on
ever seen that
planets.
shit?
Planets is surprisingly easy if you get taught right. The problem is nobody knows how to teach planets. So everybody always walks in, they're like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I got told to do ad clear, then they got mad at me when I didn't ad clear. Well, you didn't know. How are you supposed to ad clear if you don't know what's going on? My crew dipped on you? Oh, that's never good. Hop in Discord, Nightblade. I got you. I have a Rolk checkpoint that I can't lose, but I will hop onto a different class.
I did watch like a whole video of Flack too, so I could like, you know, familiarize myself with what we were doing. Obviously, you still need to do it to understand it, but I
Take
tried
my
to
word
just
for it.
get a-
Forget everything in that video. It'll benefit you more to not know anything.
That's so funny. It was only like one of these like 7-minute long video that speeds you through the guide just so I could get like a little kind of idea. But yeah, you're probably right. It's probably like bad information most of the time on stuff like that. That's why I don't watch them.
100% of the time, I would rather anybody who is running stuff with me or needs help with stuff do not watch a video beforehand, because they will teach you stupid things and then I have to unteach you that before I can teach you how to do it right. Alright, if you guys join in on me, let me just do this in the Twitch chat, but I'll put my Bungie name real quick. Just add me, join me, all that fun stuff. I do still have one more spot. Anybody in queue currently can take it. That's Body Shots is saving his. King, Asian's already in. Gyu or Shira. I'm just gonna go with Shira. Shira, Madman, Meet Jesus, Noble Cause, Black. Any of you guys are welcome to hop in on this Last Wish run. I don't care if you know it. Body Shots, I'm always on. I'm back from vacation. I am at 100%. I've never been more alive than I am right this second. I am prepared.
That's a good outlook. It's a good outlook, man.
I literally just got back after driving for 19 hours straight back to my home state and spending most of my day sitting at a casino trying to down coffee until I was awake enough to go home.
Yeah, I was wondering. That's why when I saw you guys chatting in the thing, I was like, raid? So
Always
I
raid
appreciate
time.
it, man. Thank you. Thank
I
you.
will always
like,
be ready for raid time.
Thank you.
Did you have one? It doesn't look like anybody else is joining. Did you have another one that wanted in? Or is he already in? Oh, that's King, isn't it?
Yep, King and Asian in Rome. That's us three. It's so weird because you had like 9-10 people in queue, and then like they they just disappear. Like, I'm sure somebody will join.
It's
You
okay.
can always get
I know
somebody
how
on
to do
Fire Team
this.
Finder. Is anybody on our
He
plans?
is looking to complete. Oh
Nate
yeah,
Dogg's
easy.
on, but he doesn't play with us. He's back! Yay! I'm glad. Don't-
It's okay. Honestly, I can solo this entire raid, so we'll just go in 5 people until I find a 6.
Now that would be entertaining.
We need.
Yeah, I don't think any raid can be soloed, right? Like,
realistically, yeah. Root of Nightmares is you just need 2 people, but you can cheese half of it. No worries, Gil. I mean, your turn's realistically your turn's up. Everybody that's ahead of you right now is either waiting for another spot to open up, or
Black, are you signed up for the thing to try and do the world's first? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I've been signed up since it opened.
I figured.
So my stream will be my stream for the first part's gonna be weird because I'll probably just show it because I'm not getting world's first.
Yeah, like, but you're gonna try. That's the that's the point, man.
100% will try.
Yeah. Do you already? Yeah, obviously you already have your team then. All right.
A couple raids have been soloed by Esoteric. Really, so it just depends on if the encounters are cheesable. Like if there's a glitch to get out of map and it's skippable, then it's soloable. If not, then you need the absolute minimum out. Yeah, you're up. You're gonna be next. It's gonna be. I'll still run a Pantheon with you if you need it. But if you want in on this last wish while you're waiting, you're more than welcome to. Or you can watch and I'll 5-man it. Completely up to you, my friend. Yeah, Esoteric's really good. There is a level of Destiny 2 skill that I will never be at. I'll teach raids all day long because I work with people that are way worse at these things than I am, so I look really good. You put me up against any of the top 1% of Destiny 2 players, I'm nowhere. I'm not even in the ballpark.
There's some people out there that are just disgusting. Like they're doing things that the game doesn't even teach you. You know, like mechanics that you wouldn't even know unless you were some sort of like genius.
I can usually figure out the mechanics. I just can't figure out as fast. The problem is there's teams of 6 where it's normally me alone figuring out mechanics, whereas there's teams of 6 where all of them can figure out mechanics.
Isn't there a spot on this though where there's going to be 6 symbols and we all have to stand on 6 of the plates that match the symbols and take out the Taken Knights?
You're thinking vaults. It's kind of like that, but not really.
Oh shit! I think the thing I watched was for Vault. Maybe it was. Oh,
Vault
yeah, that was,
Vault's like the most.
I started looking at that.
Vault's the most like harrowing part of this whole thing, but it's not hard once you know how to do it. Let me in, please. I don't care about you, Riven. So how many people have not ran this like at all?
Me.
All right, there's like 3 of us, 4 of us.
Though, right?
I know Death has ran the first 3. I'm gonna get you guys the extra key then for the final.
George is Asian of Rome, so Asian of Rome has done the first encounter, so I think he knows that.
I don't think I've gone the legit way in a while. I normally just sword skate.
I still haven't gotten very bloodline, bro. It's like the game hates me.
You gotta farm it. Don't go in there yet, Asian.
Completed it on Master and still didn't get it. Like I was like, and didn't get the Artifice armor for the bond. I was like, come on, man, you can't like.
That's the one thing I want. Right? I gotta get. Yeah. I got it and I accidentally deleted it, and I was so mad at myself. By the way, this is where the first encounter is. Do not go in there yet, though. We're gonna go visit a wall. No! Didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about.
Did I save it?
I need my sword.
Got it. I'm up.
I need my sword. We'll get you guys. There's a key you have to get, and then there's an emblem you can get and stuff.
I finally got my Adept Azula's Bayman. I got the Howard one, getting it off the Pantheon. We got the Platinum rewards.
As you should.
Yeah, he's got a really nice roll, too. going up here, right, where I am, or is it down there?
That's where I
I
am right
jumped all
now.
the way up here. Oh, jeez, of course.
Alright, we need the ethereal key, which is fishy through reeds. I should not have this equipped for this. We need birds sitting on a branch. Did I pass them? No, it's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And how did you know which ones you needed and how many?
Google.
Okay, it changes weekly. Okay, that was that same thing for when they...
Oh no, these codes are always the same. So this one, like, it doesn't actually do anything for me because I've already had the ethereal key. This is just a code that gives everybody an ethereal key that hasn't completed the raid before, hasn't done the wish to get it.
Okay. I was gonna say, imagine trying to figure out this code on the world's first. Like, that would be just sitting here. You could sit here for 10 days and not get it.
Yeah, they didn't.
Just at random.
It's because, so all these things, like, these patterns were all hidden around the Dreaming City and all the places that were added at the time.
And he means everywhere.
It
Lost
was-
sectors,
yeah.
strikes.
Literally
So they literally
everywhere.
went around and found them and then deciphered it so that when they... Oh my god.
Yep.
And then you came back and put it on this wall.
That's real.
So, but now there's a guide for the whole thing, so
Yeah.
I needed that 8 snake. God damn it.
It's like trying to go get the final warning now versus when it first came out. And now it's a cakewalk.
Yeah.
Which I got to do the cakewalk when I took
No!
a break
I
and
passed
came
it
back.
again.
Yeah, the only thing I use this for is the Shirochi checkpoint.
Yeah, so there's 15 wishes you can shoot into the wall here. There's checkpoints to all the different bosses, so if you just want to do one specific boss, or if you need one, like Shirochi to farm your craftables and levels and stuff like that, is the biggest one. You can put it in here, and then it will teleport you straight to that boss. 4, dragon breathing fire to the right. 4 fish jumping out of the water. 5 owls looking over their shoulder. Looks good to me. Let's hope for the best.
Got it.
Nice. Okay, we need spawns a chest between Morgoth and Volt. You guys don't have the key for that. You guys can come in and get the emblem any time. Those are all teleports. Oh, there's also Easter eggs. So you can get the failsafe dialogue, the drifter dialogue. There's a song that you can play by playing this. You can add the grunt birthday party effect to headshots throughout the entire thing. Adds effects around the player's head. It adds the extinguish effect to where, so this how you solo or how you flawless this is you actually have to put in a wish, and it adds the extinguish effect for the flawless run. If you guys need the corrupted eggs from the raid, you spawn it here, and then there's a new pathway that you can open up.
Did you say you were doing? Did you say you were doing Pantheon after this?
Probably.
Week 1 or week 2?
Depends on who's online and who we're running through it. That's not up to me. I just
like-
work here.
I got to the second boss of week 1, but we got really good at everybody. Got really good at the role, but then we needed to take a break. You know, like it was like.
Oh yeah, no. Week 1 and 2 are easy. Week 3, I have a requirement of you have to at least have completed week 1 and 2, and then because week 3
I've
is
done 2
extremely
with you
difficult.
guys. Remember, I did 2 with you guys on Val. Like I know how to.
Do
Do
not
the
jump on the
encounter.
plate down here. Just jump down to the middle. All
And
right.
now I know how to be a runner too, Flack. So.
Oh, easy. Careful, there's plates over there, Death.
Yeah, man, because of you, bro. I started doing this stuff more and trying to
okay.
take on harder roles.
So this one, everybody equip your highest damaging weapon you could possibly think of, It can be rockets, it can be LMGs, it can be grenade launchers, it can be your melee. I don't really care. Just throw on something really powerful. You need to do week 1?
Nice.
We could probably run week 1 after this. At some point, I have to pull my team together because I have to finish up Rolk for week 3, and I have to... Yeah, Death. So Death is completely deaf, by the way. He's one of the few people that I will run through raids because I trust him to know what he's doing in general, but he can't hear anything we're saying whatsoever. Okay.
I remember. I ran it with
So
him.
what we're gonna do is you guys are all gonna stand. Don't stand on the plate. You're gonna stand next to this plate. I'm gonna do some crazy shenanigans over there with the boss. If I do it right, the boss will spawn right in front of us and she won't move, and we'll just damage her until she's dead. If she does teleport, because if we kill her quick enough, she'll teleport to the top up above on this little platform up here on one of the 3 sides, and we just continue to damage until death. That's it. That's this entire encounter. There is an actual way for those of you like want to know how to do this encounter. It's pretty simple. So above this middle circle area, there is 3 sets of symbols. So there's 8 snake, or infinity snake, sorry, cloud snake, and 8 snake are the 3 sets of symbols. Basically, there's going to be plates around the room that correspond with those symbols. So 2 people run to the infinity snake plates, 2 people run to the cloud snake plates, and 2 people run to the 8 snake plates. We stand on them, and you go to, there's going to split it into 3 sections, so there's going to be 2 taken bombs on 2 of the 3 sections. You stand on the section that doesn't have a taken bomb on it. You do that until a taken knight spawns. You kill the taken knight, you run to the middle, you deal damage to boss. That's the actual encounter. We're just not going to do any of that because I'm lazy.
Yeah, that's where you go run and hide under the doors, right?
Well, that's so after each the damage phase is supposed to be split up into 3 encounters. So essentially she stands above 1 set of doors. If we do all the plates, then all 6 doors will open and we'll all have a spot to go. If we miss a plate, then one of the doors won't open. So when we deal damage to her afterwards, she's going to cause a wipe mechanic to kill anybody outside of the doors. That's when you run into the doors and hide. You come back out and then you deal damage above the 2nd set of doors, and then you deal damage above the 3rd set of doors, and then you go back to plates if she's not dead by then, but typically she is.
Gotcha. Okay, so I was watching the right video, but we're just getting this part done fast. Gotcha.
I'm just extremely lazy and don't really care about the plate mechanic. As long as we have the DPS, we don't need it. So, all right, somebody, not yet though. Okay, somebody stand on that plate. I hope I got it right. Alright, 50-50 this works. It has been a minute. Where are you hiding, Shirochi? There she is! Oh, you cheeky bastard. Okay, everybody stand on a taken bomb real quick. Nightblade, thank you for the follow.
She disappeared.
Yeah, she did. It just because there's a shield that goes on her at first. If I start shooting at the wrong time, then I hit immune numbers. I have to deal 3 shots of her after her shield drops. I just have to get the timing right. Okay. I really want conditional finality. Oh, buddy, I have 3. You want one?
Only if.
Careful of the plates. Heck yeah, man, I got lucky in my run. That's awesome. This quest guarantees it. It does. It is, I wouldn't say it's the best PvE shotgun, but it is definitely the best PvP shotgun in the game. Guaranteed. There is better PvE though. It looks so cool too. Yeah. It looks badass. And the stasis and the solar can really help. All right, y'all ready?
Yep. Yeah.
Hold on a second. Okay, go ahead and start it. Do you thirst? Alright, I'm like 80% sure I got it that time. I'm still getting damage numbers, so... Here she is. Cheeky bastard. Alright, fuck it. We're doing it legit. Taking bombs. Oh no, she's back! Haha! It did work.
Oh shit. Someone grab me. You. What the fuck? Why am I down again?
I assume something that had to do with a rocket or something like that.
No.
She teleported to middle. No, she didn't. She's teleporting back over here. Where you at, Shirochi?
She back right? Is that her back right?
Shoot her if you see her.
Shooting these balls.
Yeah, shoot her. Just shoot her in the face. She'll teleport in a second. Yeah, I lost the... We didn't kill her quick enough.
Yeah, because we died. I think we just gotta reset and do it again.
That's
I have
fine.
To stand back.
We can do this legit. No, I'll teach you guys. I should probably teach this legit anyway. Honestly, that cheese was a 50-50 whether that still worked or not. I wasn't 100% sure.
Dude, I think...
Well, we're gonna want the 3 damage phases for this, just because we have 5 people. Yeah, wipe me then, Shirochi. See if I care. Yeah, Kist, if you stick around, you're in the queue. When we run Pantheon, I can absolutely run you through it. Not an issue at all.
That gamer elbow, bro. My left elbow.
Alright, new plan. We're doing this legit.
Alright.
Let me get rid of this weapon because I don't need it anymore.
Fusions, RPGs, what are we running with?
I've got Galley run, everybody else run rockets. I lied, I'm gonna have him go Galley and I'll run Apex.
I have Galley. Hold on.
Well, hold on, because I need to see, if I remember right, Death doesn't have a legendary
Well, Matt
Apex.
doesn't have Apex. Yeah, Matt doesn't get one, so...
That's fine, as long as you guys run a rocket, we can even have 2 Galleys, it's fine.
I always say. That's what I always say, man. I'm like, yeah, look, you can't go wrong with 2 galleys. Like, it's not gonna hurt.
What is it? It's
could it
8 and
hurt?
Infinity. You need Cloud and Infinity.
And Infinity Snake.
Okay, so he's gonna get those 2. Everybody else just kind of pick a spot. Stand underneath one of the symbols in the middle circle here. Blaze, you're getting the next Infinity is over by Asian. That's your plate, Blaze. You're gonna get the 2-headed. You're gonna grab this plate, Matthias, right here.
Is it pool of water, the plate? Looks like a
Asian, you're gonna get the second cloud, which is right here, over by me, Asian.
Please.
what? Ah, okay. Go to him. Thank you.
No, over there.
Yep, I see. Yep.
Alright, and then I'll take the other 2-headed snake.
So this is where we kill the Taken Boomers, or the Taken Knights.
It's pretty simple. Don't overthink this one too much. Where is the next one? Oh, I bet you it's over here.
It's next Asian.
Oh, it's next Asian.
Yeah, I know, Chris. Other people have told me that I do need more things to spend channel points on. I have people that have been in here for years. They're like,
Cool.
dude, I have
Thank
like
you. All right.
million points.
So in general, just stand on whichever section of the plate does not have a taken blight. Rinse and repeat until you see a taken knight. As soon as you see your taken knight, kill it and go to middle.
Got you.
Okay. Cool. Let's go. Once we get to middle, we are always going to go into whatever door is open. Try not to go if somebody else is already running to a door. Try to call it out too if you're running by it. Oh, that's why we don't stand on the plates. Oh, if Shirochi comes to your plate, you stand on the plate, but you stand on the one section that doesn't have a blight on it.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, you live, you learn.
Basically, we're activating the plates, and the blights are trying to kick
And
us
then
off.
getting off. Yeah, okay.
But we stay on the plate the whole time until the taken knight shows up. Alright, Blaze, I'm gonna come finish your plate. Once you guys kill your knight, get in the middle. Everybody go to middle right now. Everybody go to. I'll finish this plate. You guys go to middle and wait for her. She's gonna show up above a set of doors. Go away, Shirochi. I don't want you here. By the way, if Shirochi comes to your plate while you're doing this, just shoot her a couple times. She'll run away. She's a bitch. Yep, damage now. Wherever she's standing, that's the doors we're gonna go into. Yep, going to doors. Everybody into a door. Get reses.
Oh, man, I was in. What the fuck?
Yeah, door does have to completely close. Everybody throw your grenades in middle.
It's okay. Just gotta do it a couple times to learn.
Oh, we gotta keep damaging her here. We have 3 of these plates to go through. Alright, doors. Everybody go into a door.
Alright, got
Bye,
one.
Asian. It was nice knowing you. Throw grenades in middle. Ooh, that was a close one. Doors again. After this, we're gonna go back to plates. After this, back to plates. Let's try to get reses as soon as we can too.
Forgot to get in the door.
I'll have one.
I
Tough ball, man.
think we're short on reses here. Let's go ahead and wipe and just retry that. We missed.
Yeah, I know how
dead
to do it now,
damage.
though, so.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah, the biggest thing with Last Wish is don't overthink it. Last Wish is realistically the simplest raid disguised as the most difficult. Vault gets overcomplicated and gets overthought a lot, and people get confused with Vault. It's super easy once you know, and I'll explain it to where everybody knows it. Golgoroth is just a rotation and then damage. Shirochi is just plates. By the way, if anybody wants this Last Wish completion, I still have 1 spot open. We're 5-manning it until we get a 6th person, so... All right, same thing. Everybody, look for what's Death getting? Death's gonna
So
get
I am
Infinity.
standing on the plate until the knight spawns in, right?
You look at the plate, it's separated into 3 sections. There's going to be 2 blights. Stand on the section that doesn't have a blight.
Doesn't have the blight.
Otherwise you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
killed.
But as soon as the
Snake.
taken knight comes in, I get off, kill it, and get off of it. Like as soon as the taken knight comes in, right? Okay. All right, that's what I'm making sure of. Gotcha. How do we know when
Okay.
the doors go up? Just keep your eye on it, or
It's as soon as she starts
Sorry.
like chanting and she lifts her hands and has a glowy thing in between.
Got it.
All right, so he's
Got
got both 8 snakes. I need 2 people on Infinity snakes, and I need 2 people on snake facing down. I'll take one of the snake facing down. Looks like Matthias has got the other snake facing down. I need you guys both on Infinity snakes. Asian's
Is
got the
that
top
the
one up
Asian?
there. Blaze, you're going to.
Right next to
I
Asian.
got right next to him. I got it.
Are they both up there? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys get those ones. We'll get these 2. Everybody, let's do this.
Got this. We got this.
You, I will pull you in right after we finish this. And again, do not stand on the section of plate with the taken blights. Let the blights explode, and then when the next one spawn, go wherever the clear plate is. Clear's part of the plate. Fuck you, taking throw. I missed! Cran would be disappointed.
On the opposite side is the blight.
And then as soon as your Taken Knight spawns, kill the Taken Knight. And head to mid. Once all 6 Taken Knights are dead, she spawns in mid. Or if the timer goes down to 0. One of the 2. Come here, Taken Knight, bitch. Please, there's your
Now
Taken
it
Knight.
comes in. All right. Yeah, I was just waiting, making sure I did it right. I didn't want to rush.
Fair enough. I think Death's getting his last one, and then she'll come over here. Everybody come up here and stare awkwardly at Death until it's done. Oh, is she here? Hi, Shirochi. Alright, doors, doors, doors. Everybody find a door, go in. It's okay if you miss it, we get reses afterwards. Alright, listen here, Shochi. Fuck her up! We kill here. We kill here. Okay, go to doors, go to doors, go to doors. I'm gonna die. Haha! Easy. Can I get a res, please? The mistakes happened over here.
You're all good, dude. Wait, I didn't shoot any raw RPG or anything. Just cool. She's dead. She's dead.
We're
She's
done.
dead. She's dead, dude. I fucking nuked her with that shit, dude. I know I did a lot of
Easy.
damage there with that.
What the fuck are you doing up here, Thrall?
Dude, the threadlings were hitting her the whole time.
Alright. Giyu,
Wish I
type.
could see.
Welcome in, Giyu. Welcome
Man, I
in.
wish I could see.
I'm gonna put my Bungie name in
See
here.
when you
Just
look
add me
on
and
the
then add me and join in.
Where's the chest? No chest yet? Okay.
There's no chests in this one except for the secret chests. It just
Gotcha.
it gives you the loot as soon as you kill.
So you should have something.
Oh yeah, there was stuff that flashed up. Okay. Good job, boys. We nuked the shit out of her that time.
Alright, so this
Once we know
next
we were
encounter is going to confuse the shit out of anybody who hasn't done this encounter before. But realistically, we split the roles. Just focus on your own role. First secret chest is up here. You can also get to this one without ever doing an encounter. So if you ever want to farm loot, you can get to this chest. Yeet.
I came to get you. This is where you guys called me in that one time to come get the chest, Matt, when we were running across, right?
I think I lied to you. I think it's on the other side of that.
For the checkpoint.
Oh, no, it is right here.
A little too far.
I can't.
To get the spoils.
Yeah, my Discord's like frozen. It won't let me do anything. I gotta leave and join back.
No worries. I'll pull you back in. And then through the taken portal to nowhere.
Off to nowhere.
This isn't Kansas.
No! Titan jump is the bane of my existence. Titan jump is arguably the worst jump in the game.
That was my own fault. I tried to limp dick my jump. Oh my god. Come on, Adam. What are you doing? Strafe jump. Make it. Got it.
Just so you're aware, I am actually a warlock main disguised as a titan right now. This jump and me are not friends.
No. Catapult jump, high jump, they all sink you so fast. You're so used to the warlocking. You're up in
brick.
air floating, and then all of a sudden you're a brick. Yeah.
You're a literal brick.
Like, it kept fucking me up too. I'm so used to warlock. That's the best way to describe it. You are a brick, dude. A floating brick.
La da dee, la da doo, la da dum. Alright, before anybody starts this encounter, before anybody rallies or anything like that, if you already did, it's fine. I'm gonna show you guys this encounter before we start the encounter.
Yeah, like what do we need specifically?
And we're gonna wipe because I'm gonna rally with the sword to make it easier on myself, but you guys are gonna want either, you guys have a choice. You can run swords or we can run rockets. Either way works. I prefer swords just because I overcommit a lot and I don't like to do a rotation if I don't have to. But if you guys, but run whatever you want. Realistically, damage can be done with anything. Once you guys are set, follow me up this rock. First things first, I need 4 people who want to do stuff, and I need Death and one other person who doesn't want to do stuff. Ha! Joke's on you. That's Blaze, Asian, and Matthias.
Okay.
Us 4 are gonna do stuff. Everybody else is gonna Death.
I can do stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna learn how to do stuff today. Come up here.
Yeah, I'm with it. I watched the video, so hold on. I'm just changing my build.
You mean you
Okay.
forgot that video?
No, I just meant I have a general idea, I think, of the different parts and the triangle that you have to bring down her like thing by every 3 of us grab the beam and then we create
that's
this
the
kinda,
easy
like
part.
triangle pattern and yeah, no, I'm just saying a general idea. I just did it for a general idea, my brother, but I understand what you're saying. That a lot
So
of
we just
times
need
people get info.
there's 2 parts to this. The first part is the add clear / damage. The second part is reading. The first part is the add clear and damage. Essentially, like you said, it's just making a triangle, shoot each other with the beams. A couple rules with this is 1, always add clear everything first. Everything has to die before we hop on, or else we'll die on plates to something stupid. The plates do damage you when you stand on them. So if you're getting shot by adds as well as taking damage on the plate, you die. When you guys grab it, you guys can pick it up before you stand on plate. So you pick it up, then you jump on plate. Always aim to your right. Whoever's on your right. So if Asian's on that plate over there, he'll aim at me, and I'll aim at whoever's on this plate. This plate always aims at Asian. That is generally how you get the shield down. Once shield down, hop off plate, deal damage. You can only do a certain amount of damage. We are limited on the damage we can do here.
Yo, Flacker.
Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you like enable it so where I can just join without having to be pulled? Because for whatever reason, when I get pulled, it glitches out my Discord on my phone, so I'm gonna have to join off my Xbox or something.
No worries. I can't make it to where, there's only one role that's allowed to join this channel without being pulled in. Well, two technically, but it's the admin role. And this is kind of where I hide when I don't want people to sneak in on me. But we can go down to waiting room and we'll just talk in there. I'll just move everybody down a channel.
Always.
All right.
Thank goodness this works, bro. I don't know why it was glitching out like how it was. It was so
Polling is weird if you're not on PC. But that's damage phase. Then we just deal damage. We are fixed. The amount of damage we can do is a very specific amount. So once the bar's gone, that's it. We do have a timer. She's singing a song the whole time. If that timer hits 0, then we wipe. The way to stop the timer is by reading. So there's on each floor, there's 3 floors here. We do 2 damage phases, and then we run into a room, and all of them look very similar to this. Now, think of like reading a book when you look at this. So when you read a book, you always look at the top left to the bottom right. You always go left to right, top to bottom. We are going to read these walls the same way. I will always be 1, which means I will always tape the one farthest to the top and the farthest to the left. So for whatever reason, let's say that it's this one right here, this middle one right here, this one right here, and that one right there. We are going to read it exactly like a book, so the farthest to the top and the farthest to the left is the top left corner. That would be number 1. Number 2 will be the second far from the left and the farthest to the top, so that'd be 2. 3, and just keep following that. So 1, 2, and 3, if all 3 on the top are missing, then we need to fill in that entire top row. So then we look at left to right. So 1 takes the farthest to the left, 2 takes the middle one, and 3 takes the farthest from the left.
So that's why you could 5. Okay, because when I watched that video, it was like, oh, so I guess you need all 6 people. But it's like, technically, it's faster, but you can do it in repetitive steps. Okay.
With this part, we do it in 4. We just need 4 people to be able to do this. So let's say for whatever reason, okay, let's say this top middle is missing. Let's say this left one is missing, the right one is missing, and the bottom middle is missing. We follow the same order there. So farthest to the top and the farthest to the left is this one right here. That's the farthest to the top, and it's also the only one we need on the top row. So that one will always be 1. Then we go to the second row. There's 2 on the second row. So we always go from the leftmost one is 2, then 3, and then 4. So on and so forth. And all we're doing is we're matching symbols here. So there will be a picture up there with missing symbols in the frame there. So it'll be all lit up. It'll all be cool, fancy picture stuff, except for 4 of them. 4 of them will have this like design moving behind it. It'll look like this. It'll look like a lighter green color. We need to step on the plates corresponding with it. Okay. Now, you read the plates the same way. So if I'm looking at this wall right here, then this front 3 is the top 3. This set of middle 3 here is the middle row.
It's the middle.
And then the bottom row is right here. But then it shifts. So in the second
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Yeah, basically squares. But it shifts. So as soon as I look at this wall, because we have to get all 3 walls, starting with the left one here, the second wall will have to match as this one. So everybody hops on plates for the first one, we get that one done, and then we hop off plates and we look at this wall. But now the board has shifted because we're facing a different wall. So now the top row are now these 3 plates.
Yes, yeah. It's
and then same thing with what you're looking at over here.
Looking.
Exactly.
Yeah, like, so whatever one you're looking at that you're splitting is technically you're kind of like
that's your reference point. The middle plates here will shift based off of which picture we're looking at.
Yep, which way we're facing. Got it.
The last part to this one is you cannot stand on the same plate twice, even if it's from 2 different pictures. So if I stand on this one for the first picture, and we're on the third picture, and I'm supposed to stand on this one, I can't anymore because I stood on it for the first one. That's why we run a switch. So what I'm going to say is 1 and 2 switch, or 1 and 3 switch. If you are the one that's stuck, 3 and 4, you guys will always switch. 1 and 2 will always switch, unless we need to make a different change. If it happens, typically we have to wipe anyway for that, so don't worry too about it. But 1 and 2 will always switch. 3 and 4 will always switch. So I will be 1. Blaze, you're gonna be 2. Matthias, you're 3.
Okay.
And Asian, you're 4. So Asian and Matthias, you two are switching. Blaze, me and you will be switching if we need it, and only if we need it.
Yeah. If you've already used up your plate when you were facing the direction we were looking at, and you already stood on that plate before,
Yep.
me and you will swap, and then I got it.
Even
And
if
then
we
real
looked at
quick,
if we're looking at different pictures, so it doesn't reset just because we switched to the middle
Yeah.
picture here. It's still
Yup,
this plate
yup.
is now used up by me. I cannot stand on that plate anymore.
So in the very beginning, when we come up with the 3 beam guys, and I get that we all have to be facing to the right, like the only person, you know what I mean, to
Mhm.
face each other to connect it. But what did you say when before we stand on them? There's going to be something that comes in and don't stand on it yet, and then
You
wait,
always
then we
clear
do it?
ads first. So that's specifically for the final
Alright.
floor. The last one, typically the beans don't spawn in until all the ads are dead, except for on the very last plate. The very last plate and the very last floor, the beans will spawn, and then another set of ads will spawn in, and a lot of people hop on the plates right when the beans spawn in. Don't do that. Typically, I always say is just when the bean spawns, stand by your plate and pick up the bean, but don't jump on. I'll say 3, 2, 1, everybody jump on. We all jump on, and we shoot the person to our right. That starts damage.
And boom. All right.
Rinse and repeat.
That knight's using the bathroom real quick. Oh, great. All right.
This encounter is extremely complicated. Don't overthink of it. Don't try to like figure out exactly what's going on. If everybody remembers their role, this encounter is a piece of cake. But this one in Vault is what trips most people up.
Got you. I can see how it would seem so complex too. Because a lot of people have problems with spatial awareness when they turn like that.
And those of you who have ran
it
this
can
with me
really fuck
before,
them
you
up.
guys all know that I'll call out as we're going. So I'm not going to leave you guys hanging to just know now that I've explained it. I will always explain it to you as we're in the middle of it.
You're the man like that, bro.
He'll see that when he gets back, I suppose. Lament, if you guys don't have Lament, use Falling Guillotine.
We're
Damage
switching to
isn't
swords. Okay.
damage isn't hugely important here because we're limited on damage. We can't do something like Galahorn and full rockets. We're not going to get the full DPS anyway. So use something easy, heavy on ammo. Use damaging supers. We don't need wells. We don't need bubbles. We don't need anything crazy like that. So use your strands, warlocks,
You
void
bring the track
warlocks.
cannon.
We don't even need that. It's a 1600 raid. Realistically, we could walk through this with the fucking blue sword if we wanted to. And be totally fine.
Or some deeds. I guess we're wiping so we can all get the flag again in case somebody switched.
Yeah, let's do that first. Let me push death slightly closer to the door here.
Yeah, that combo was working well though, Matt. Like on that first one, I can
Alright,
just
stand by the door.
Even when we were in the door, Matt, like in the doors hiding, it was still proccing. I could see the yellow, like boom, 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 boom. It was nuts.
Matt, I will push you all the way over here if I have to.
I hear him.
Alright, now we die.
I hear him.
Fuck you, Shirochi.
Look at all these hefty bastards.
If you guys are
Just tell
ever
me the
doing the
ones.
challenge for this one, the challenge is you cannot get hit by Shirochi's like blasts at all. You can't get pulled up by her, you can't get pushed by her, you can't get shot by her. If you do the whole thing without ever getting hit by Shirochi, you get the challenge.
Flacker, you're alive.
You can't prove it.
Flacker, it's been so long.
That's assuming I was alive in the first place.
How are you doing, buddy?
Witty, are you drunk?
It's not dead.
Death. I pushed him close, but I didn't actually push him in. Witty!
Got blasted away.
Where have you been, Witty? Are you drunk, high, both?
No, it's woke up. It's over yet. I just saw you were in here, so I thought I'd jump in, say hi.
Oh, there you are. Are you drunk? Hi, both.
No. Is he? You guys can hear me, right? He's insane, not me.
Witty, are you hopping on for reset?
No, I have to go to my boyfriend's birthday party.
Ugh.
I forgot that was today.
Why
I
do
know,
you hate me, Witty?
because I love my boyfriend.
What does he have that I don't?
I'm not going to answer that because you're streaming.
Good choice.
You're welcome.
Ugh. I still have to beat Rolk tonight.
I have to do all of fucking Neg 15.
I did all except for Rolk, only because I got pissed off at Rolk.
Yeah.
And I had to work.
You'll be happy to know I have platted Neg 5 and Neg 15, or Neg 10.
You were still working on those?
All of it.
Amateur.
Yeah. I know. Well, the first guy who ran me through it, like, put me on the worst places, and then, like, sucked at it as well.
Who'd you run it
was
with
terrible.
first? Was it me?
Huh?
It was me, wasn't it? You dick. Joke's on you. I've had all of -5 and -10 done since, like, the reset day of both of those.
Well, yeah, it turns out when you run it 158 times in 1 week, chances are you're gonna get plat on at least one of them each time.
I don't think I've ran it all of the Pantheons a total of 158 times. I think I'm only sitting at 30 total clears.
Ugh.
And something like 35 tries. Something like that. I have a pretty good average.
Ugh.
True!
Steel, why the fuck do I not have that shader? I don't want that.
Oh, it's so easy. Just go find the dog on the fucking... in the tower.
Yeah.
And then you can get the tinfoil hat by finding him in the EDZ.
Yeah.
What do I do? Just interact with him?
Yeah, pretty
So
much. All
you have to
so-
find his footprints first, and then as you're going through it, it'll tell you like where the next set of footprints is. Once you find all the footprints, it'll tell you to go up into the ventilation ducts, and Archie will be sitting up there. And that gives you, and then you go turn the quest back into 801.
Yeah, so you go check out his footprints outside of 801. Yeah.
I thought he's only in one location. Like, I've seen him before. But
Yeah, no,
only ever
but
stays in
he's, like, as a new thing, they've, like, had him move around and fucking go on little adventures.
Yeah, week 2, he's in the EDZ for most of it. He got captured by the Fallen, so you have to go save him from the Fallen. And I don't know where he is week 3. I haven't done it yet. I haven't even done weeks 2 yet, to be honest with you. Thank you, Drew.
I think
It was a
Cosmodrome.
journey. Probably. Oh no, it's Cosmodrome, not EDZ. I'm dumb.
No, he is also in the EDZ at some point.
Oh, nice.
EDZ, Cosmodrome,
I knew
he's
it
on the
was
moon at one
of
point.
those. Fucking Artie. I love that dog. I would kill people for that dog. I would sacrifice
Artie's
Witty in a heartbeat.
I would sacrifice myself.
As you should.
Oh, but your viewership would drop so much if I was gone.
So when we go through here, when the door opens, we're making our way up to where we were when we were showing us the mechanics, correct?
Well, there's on
Like,
each
through
floor,
that
there's
door.
2 damage plates, and then we go to the middle tower. We do the pictures, and then we climb up a floor, and then we do 2 damage plates. Then we
Okay.
go back to the middle tower, all the way up 3 floors
just
total. Each
showing
one with 2
us-
damage plates.
You were just using that wall to show us the mechanics. Okay.
Yep,
alright.
that
I'm
just because
making
that's
sure
what
I'm
you
with
can
it.
get to. You can
Yeah,
technically get down
yeah.
below, but that one's closer. You
Yeah,
had
that
to
was-
lead.
that's fine
True.
then.
And how was leading the raid teams? True.
He did really well. Don't listen to him. He did like a great job at it.
Did he? I have high hopes that True did really good. High expectations
I'll
for
say-
that man.
He did very well with people who knew what they were doing. He was okay at teaching with new people,
Here we
but
go.
to some degree, most of the people doing it already knew what they were doing.
Fair enough. It's okay. He's learning to teach.
Oh,
Fuck you,
I'm
Shirochi.
not the hunt.
So ad
The
clear
walls
for
is all
now,
near hipster.
and we just kill a bunch of shit.
What are you guys doing? You did last wish.
Yeah, people need a last wish. I go where I'm needed, Witty. You know this.
Are you
Plate people, stand by
5-man
plates.
last wish?
We were. Now we're doing 6-man. Stand by your plates.
Who's next?
Who are we missing? Yeah, Blaze. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hop on. You guys can pick up the nut whenever. Just don't hop on the plate until. And damage phase. Alright, she's done. Back to ad clear. Except for me and this ogre are gonna have a long talk about his attitude. Also known as my powered melee attack. I don't even need guns for Shirochi. I'll melee my way through this. Oh, don't pick up the taken essence that's there. Just ignore it.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah, it will kill you after a certain amount of time. There's an actual mechanic. Yeah, there's an actual mechanic to it, but it's never used. Standby plates. Go ahead and pick up the nut when you get to your plate. 3, 2, 1, hop on. Now damage. Alright, everybody go into the middle room. Anybody who is not told that you are a reader, you guys are on ad clear. Keep these guys off of us for a minute. Alright, I've got top middle. Blaze, you've got left. 3, you've got right. 4, you've got back middle. 3, 2, 1. Jump on, everybody. Jump on, jump on, jump on. Jump on. This one. Nope, now we need somebody on that one. Nope, Matthias, that wasn't one. Everybody off plates. We're gonna have to wipe here. So remember what I said. You guys can only jump on the one plate. I'm 1. Blaze, you're 2. Always go to the farthest left before you take the right.
Farthest left meaning look towards this wall because we were looking
Yep.
at that wall.
Look
right?
at this wall. You
Yeah.
see how that one's missing? So this is your plate right here because it's not the farthest to the top because I'm taking number 1.
So it would have been that plate. Okay.
This plate,
Alright.
Blaze, right here.
Where? Oh, okay.
Look at the
So
picture.
you're taking 1. I'm 2. Okay.
Yep. And 1 is right here because that's the one I'm taking. So you're the second farthest to the top and the farthest to the left. Because we just like you read a book. You read your book top to bottom, left to right.
Because that's the green part is the missing part. Or
We
the-
have to
or the
rebuild the
legs
photo.
to look like it's supposed to. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay.
Yep, we're rebuilding a picture is all we're doing by filling in the slots that are missing. If you end up doing negative 15 and 20 help, got to set some requirements. I already do. So they have to have at least completed the negative 5 and negative 10. They also have to have certain score requirements for it. Because if you just got carried through it, you're not going to be able to get carried through negative 15 and 20. It's just not possible.
Plant 5 last wish banners. Got another thing done.
Oh, never make me have to do my score things, right?
You already have your score things. Woody, you've got an honorary spot right in my garbage can. I already told you.
Oh, I better be the fucking lid of that garbage can, because I'm at the top.
I'm the best of the worst.
I am peak trash. I am
Just kidding,
first-
Woody. I already accommodate for your level of skill. All right, hop by plates. 3, 2, 1, hop on. Damage. I tried, never again. People still learning encounters. Yeah, that negative 15 and negative 20 is not where you teach encounters. Negative 15 and 20 is designed for the people that I've already ran through negative 15 and negative 10 and 5. And if you don't know, like, Riven legit going into this next week, I cannot run you through it. I will teach you Riven legit on normal Last Wish, but
You don't think that she is a work on Pantheon? Or did Bungie already say?
so I fucked up. It'll probably work, but to get score, you'll need to do it. you'll need to do the legit. Standby plates.
My bad.
3, 2, 1, go. The cheese will probably be there. Legit will be the score. Negative 20. And yeah, it will be.
That's right, it's gonna be negative 20.
There's no way they get rid of the cheese. They're too lazy to get rid of the cheese. They'd have to recode the encounter, because the cheese isn't really a cheese, it's just one phase. Alright, I've got top middle. Blaze, you've got top right. 3, you've
right
got
gonna be
middle
right
left.
Here, right?
4, over here, Blaze, where I'm shooting.
Right here.
Yep,
Okay,
there
yeah,
you go. Alright, 3, 2, 1, everybody on. Alright, off plates. I've got 1. Blaze, you're getting middle left. 3, you're getting middle right. And 4, you're getting back middle.
Middle left is right here.
Okay,
right?
3, 2, 1, go. Yes. Everybody on, everybody on. Alright, off plates. Alright, I've got 1. Blaze, come here to my right. 3, you're right here in the center. 4, you're... 3 and 4
Right
switch. 3 and 4 switch. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Off plates, off plates, off plates. I'm gonna take the center one. Asian, you go forward. Blaze, take this one. Matt, you take that front right. 3, 2, 1, go. Done. Thank God we saved that. Alright, now we go to the second floor.
We're Chad gamers, that's all.
Good job listening to callouts, guys. That's why we listen for callouts, because we may need to do that, where we have to make a change like that.
How do we get up there?
Teacups above your head, the teacups that are spinning. I will just punch you till you die.
Damn.
Flip this side on. Alright, last set of ads.
Oh my!
Everybody stand by a plate. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, damage. Kill those ads back there. My super. Alright, everybody stand by plates.
Black, it has been wonderful seeing you again. I'm being summoned into a different VC, so.
I love you, Witty. 3, 2,
Best
1,
of luck
go.
with your last wish.
Just not gonna say I love you too. That's racist.
There's a stream and you know how nervous I get.
What just happened to me? Alright, same thing again here, guys. Remember your numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. Always like a book. Top to bottom, left to right. Alright, I've got middle left. Blaze, you've got middle middle. 3, bottom left. 4, bottom right. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice, off plates. I've got 1, Blaze, your middle left. 3, your middle right. 4, your back left. On plates, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, off plates. I've got 1 right here. Blaze, you're gonna take back middle left. 3, your middle right. 4, your back middle. 3, Blaze right here. Up 1 more. Up 1 more.
Middle left.
3,
Yeah,
2,
yeah,
1, go. Nice. Last floor, guys. Last floor. As long as we kill her here, we don't have to read ever again. Until I run this raid for somebody else.
Can't do it right now.
I can take a second. I got you. Y'all can finish this. Whoa! Bye. Fuck you, Iron Ribbon. Alright, damage plates. Everybody stand by plates.
Actually, I'm just an addict. I
3,
probably won't
2,
need my damage,
1,
huh?
go. Ah,
You
no,
go
we
off
should
my
be
dog.
okay. Yeah, you're good.
Alright, yeah, y'all should be fine.
We've got ults. Alright, last one. Come here, Ogre. Let's have a conversation. It wasn't easy doing it legit. Yeah, it's legit. Riven sucks. Like, really, it sucks. You have to worry about mechanics and shit. But I think the cheese is just so easy that actual, like, legit Riven seems more difficult than it is. Clear all these ads out. Clear all the ads. This is the one where we have to make sure we clear all the ads first. Alright, now standby plates. 3, 2, 1, go. Last damage phase, use your ults.
Oh my god.
He's dead.
I know the bomb like
Easy peasy.
missed. But we got it. Good job, boys. Throw some D's on that bitch.
Alright, there is a secret chest on the stairs. I'm gonna skip it because I don't need it, but if you follow the stairs down, you'll see it.
Keep following the stairs down.
Yep,
They
follow
going
them all
to
the
it?
way down.
Is everybody else going to it?
I can't believe you guys
Follow
walked
them.
down the stairs. There's no secret chest on there. I just like to make people walk.
Oh, you scunt. I jumped. I was like, if it's at the bottom, I'm gonna jump to the bottom. I mean, nobody else seems to be walking.
There's very few things I get to have fun with. This is my favorite raid of all time, so
Nice.
I rather enjoy it, but I can mess with people in this raid. Stand on the branch, Titan. Thank you.
Got it.
Come to the purple room. Bro, I know Nez and Riven gonna be hard. Roll card. Honestly, I'm not too like the actual completions, Riven will be easy. Just everybody goes Titans, everybody goes Berserker Titans, Riven's dead. Even Nez, I'm not concerned about Nez at all. Nez in general is super easy, so because the mechanics aren't that difficult to master. I'm worried about damage on Nezarec though, because we're gonna have to 3-phase it, and it's gonna be a mess. Depending on what they do. Rolk isn't hard because there's a cheese for it. Oh, there's a secret chest back here. There actually is this time. Wonder what twist they'll add to Nez? Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna make it difficult. A third Nez?
Why not 4?
Follow this beautiful walkway to the back and you'll find your chest located by the big rock cliffs that look like all the other rock cliffs in this area.
I'm gonna wait for everybody to get here, though. I don't want it to disappear.
I know
think-
Majin's walking his dog. We'll just wait for Matt. And
Yeah,
I
because
think
it can disappear if it's too long. I think, right? Like
yes, in this one it can.
in the old ones, yeah.
If stasis not tomorrow, Titans will be no use. It'll probably be stasis. I can almost guarantee it's gonna be stasis tomorrow. Which would actually kind of suck. You need Strand Titans for tomorrow. You really, because Berserker Titans on Riven, so you can solo Riven with Berserker Titan on Strand. That's the only way most people are going to be able to clear Riven with enough damage, because there is not enough damage. You don't deal enough damage to 1-phase Riven normally without Berserker Titans. So when tomorrow hits, it's Titans only. I'm gonna have to make a hard fast rule for running the raid, is that it's just all Titans. It's stasis now. Oh, then yeah, next week will be Strand. Oh, thank God. Oh, that sucks. Most likely will be Strand and Void. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be really good. Void Titan gets you bubble. Strand Titan gets you kills. Up here, Matt, come to Flacker. There's 2 doorways to go out of there. One on the left, one on the right. You're gonna take the left one. There you go. And then climb the tree like a monkey. Caretaker, yeah, I know. I mean, but honestly, Caretaker with is I found a way to do Caretaker a little bit better. Bye, Matt. Did he
I
live?
saw it. Like he's almost got it. The triple. Ah! Yeah. Dude, it's all good, man.
Strand locks, yeah. I mean, we can go Warlock. You can go Warlock for Caretaker and then switch to Titan. We're gonna want Titans for Golgoroth. Warlocks for Caretaker because Strand Super is insane on that one. You're gonna want Titans for... Titans are gonna be the easiest way to deal with what's his face too, planets. So you're gonna want Titans for planets. You're gonna want Titans for Atrax. You might want Warlocks actually. You want Warlocks for Atrax. Hunters just don't have a place. If you guys made Hunter, just take a week off.
I hear how.
Alright.
Lazy there.
Hey, yo, Pyrocat with the rating with a party of 5. Welcome in, my friend. How was the stream, Pyrocat?
You got it. All right.
Hey, True, will you shout out Pyrocat for me?
Journey of Heaven bow. Nice.
Let's see, planets and everything after
Finally.
for week 3. Planets is... people overcomplicate planets. If you don't overcomplicate it, you'll be fine. But I'm gonna leave it lurking and drop a follow for later. Thank you. Thanks, Pyrocat! Have a good sleep, my friend!
Does somebody else in here need week 1 like me?
Yep.
I don't know. Probably. There's always people that need week 1 and 2 and 3.
Where we going?
All right, up here. Yep. So we're gonna do a little jumping puzzle here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pull everybody through, whoever doesn't make it, but just know you just follow the path all the way to the other side. It's kind of like walking across a bridge. I think it's /SO. I don't think there's anything in between the S and the O. /SO.
Where we go?
Did you guys go through the Taken portal?
No, I'm with Death Knight. I just.
Oh, Death Knight will lead you up here. I think he's already gotten to this part.
That's what I figured.
I'm about to pull you guys through anyway. Yeet! Planets is easy. It's just about needing to survive. Yeah. Yeah, it's... It didn't work? Fuck, I gotta fix that command. Yo, Golgoroth. Golgoroth V2. Lumpy Golgoroth.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh, they took away the ability to pull? And he's back there, so you guys can't die. Well, good luck getting through the portal. I can't help you. But once you go through the portal, you just run across. The platforms do rotate. They will boop you off. They exist. Make a new one? Yeah, I will. I'll work on it today or tomorrow. People I find on LFG always struggle on planets. That's because people look at planets and they try to way overcomplicate it. For whatever reason, people are like, you have to do this, then you have to do this, then you have to. It's like, no, you just do one switch and then you do damage phase.
It's so easy once you know how to do it.
You just need. The problem is nobody ever wants to lead on LFG, and the ones that do suck at it. You need somebody to make callouts. If somebody can make callouts, easy. I can't start it until everybody's through. The Taken Blight doesn't show up until everybody's through.
I'm almost there.